And we are live, Chummers. Welcome to the Wednesday night's Shadowrun edition. My name is Bryce, and I'll be the GM tonight. As always, background music is brought to us by Aim to Head. Make sure and follow us at TWK Live on Facebook and YouTube to interact and watch our previous episodes. Now, let's meet the players. Tonight we have GM Jeremy.
Hello, hello. Tonight I'll be playing the human mage known as the Duke.
And we have Laird.
Good evening, I'm Laird. I'm playing Baldwin. I'll be doing more running tonight than buttling.
And we also have Keith.
Hello, I'll be playing Clock, the human rigger, and his faithful companions, the Tower of Power Kurgan, and good old Cash Money.
Tower of Power, I like that. And last but not least, we have Hans.
Cheers, chummers, spelunkers, rebels, and investigators. Dr. Giggles. And there better not be no Lady Bits face alien in this jungle hunting for a trophy. Because that's a oh hell no for me.
The hard hell no, huh? All right. And last but not least, Shadowrun is set in a dark, futuristic world. Some content may not be suitable for all viewers. Discretion is advised. And now that we have all that out of the way, how are we doing tonight, gentlemen?
Get to the choppas.
Excellent.
Excellent. If we see any, chameleon skin, we'll be knowing where we're going with this one.
Chameleon skin.
If I see 3 red dots, I'm out.
Dr. Giggle. No way, dude. You'll scream in the jungle and just fire off random bullets.
Yeah.
Effective way.
Baldwin will die for the mud.
All right. So we are on episode 3 of Chapter 3, Go East, My Sons, in the campaign delivery for Mr. Red. You guys are deep in the jungles of Cambodia on the edge, or actually just within the Naga domain, kind of a lawless area of a bunch of paranormal creatures loosely overseen by some Naga kingdom. You were sent up there by Mr. Chin through his fixer Shwashi Rin to capture some paranormals to use in the lab for various experiments. Particularly Nagas, you want them alive. You guys have been set up in a base camp just off of the Mekong. Small group of huts. You guys occupy the far right huts. Off to the dock is a general area, mess hall, meeting hall. Cabins to the far west are the commander and the company man representative. Big caged area down under the trees that you can't see. One other team is there with you, kind of the lot looking like from Predator. A bunch of mercenaries, been to a bunch of different little wars, regional wars and stuff, came here for some easy money, they thought. So you guys just had finished an encounter. The top commander here, Hopper, had sent you out just kind of get your feet wet, get you used to the terrain and the environment and what you're going to be up against before sending you on a way out, days-long expedition. You guys went hiking east for a day, just to kind of clear the trails, look for any snake sign, and sure enough, you came across some bandits that had set up a little ambush at a choke point, hoping to get some local villagers or hunters or paranormal creatures themselves. Thanks to some drone work by Clock, you missed all that and jumped to them, and a firefight ensued. You killed a bunch, captured one. And that's kind of where we wrapped up really quick because we hit our hard stop. So you guys have a captured bandit. You're headed back into camp before it gets dark. You did get a bunch of money from a cred stick of the leader. Well, not a bunch, but a little bit.
A little bit.
So were you going to do something with this guy or just kill him, bring him to the camp? I mean, he's not worth anything, so he's just a local bandit.
Didn't I already shoot him?
I think he got shot at the end before anybody could ask any questions.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You guys shot him.
That's right, because we were like, what's going on with
Yeah, then bam!
Giggles
It was like, oh,
like,
egad, I was going to
Giggles.
ask questions.
Yeah, Giggles like, what's
Giggles
going
got
on,
a
bro?
little
It's going
trigger-happy.
dark side.
Watch how
out.
you say that.
Yeah, no shit. I mean, Mr. Giggles, sir.
Mr. Giggles, yes. Here's my lunch money.
The last thing you'll hear is the giggle.
I thought we already asked some questions, and at the end, while we were trying to decide what to do with him, I just popped him.
Yeah, I think you
Yeah,
guys
we
started
did.
too, but we were kind of starting to rush through it. I didn't know.
Yeah.
He doesn't know anything good or anything.
Especially now.
The leader might have, but he got sliced into bits thanks to your dynamic duo. All right, so you guys get back to the camp that night. The next morning, Hopper said he'd meet everyone back at the main shack again. So you guys heal. Is anyone hurt beyond stun damage?
Only, I think only Cash Money, who has some damaged parts from that exploding rifle in his hand.
He's walking.
Were you gonna take the time that night and fix him?
Well, I'll try. I mean, I don't have the parts, so I get minus, right? I do have industrial mechanics.
You're like, give me that boat engine. I'll fucking figure this out. Give me that waffle iron. I got this.
His voice box glitches every
Yeah.
so often.
Do you only get
between-
one shot at that, by the way, or do you if I repair it once?
No, it's an overtime thing. You roll once to see if you can, and depending on how many successes you get, determines.
And I didn't bring a kit, which I was in my. Actually, there is a kit in my truck, in my van. There's a full industrial. I have bought the full industrial, mechanic shop.
Yeah.
Do they have a shop here at the base here?
No.
Okay. We'll go jungle fix here.
Give me that vine. Give me that duck.
Palm fronds turned into lashing.
Give me that man's leg.
Yeah, totally.
Turn those guys' bones into glue.
Or if I don't have enough parts, I'm okay if I can't fix it at all. Or, I can evaluate it.
When does Edge reset again?
Okay, repairing objects extended test. Edges reset, you get 1 after the evening. So tomorrow morning, when you meet, you'll get 1. So Giggles, you'll get yours back. Duke, you use 2 edge, so you'll still be down 1 edge tomorrow when we really start up.
Yeah.
Okay, characters elected to design new. Okay, looking at the threshold, extended test difficulty, extended test thresholds, page 40. Oh, Jesus. So go ahead and roll. Your working conditions are bad, so that's a -3. Your tools and/or parts are inadequate, so that's going to be another -2. So you're at -5.
Okay, so
It's a Hail Mary.
yeah, I have.
You have a -5.
And I only have 4 plus logic, so I have 10 dice. So. One success. Huh, that's weird. I mean, it rolled the right amount of dice. It was just there's a 2 -2. I'm not sure where that's coming from. Which, cancels each other out. So 1 success, yeah.
All right, how far down is he?
He's 7 of 10, so
2 minus 2.
yeah, I'm just looking at it cancels each other out, but it's just waiting on.
I'll give you a threshold of 12.
Can
The
you?
task will be long, so it'll be an hour every roll. So in an hour, you healed 1 box.
Wait. Can he use edge?
Yeah,
I don't know if there's much of a
really
point
wants
in
to
it.
use edge.
Yeah.
I know. Well, I don't know how important his robot is to him.
Well, yeah, I'll do 1 point back. You might as well. I mean, prepare it a little bit. Well, if we're just gonna rest the rest of the night, right?
You're done till the morning, yeah.
So I'll spend I don't know how many hours until the morning. What time is it now?
I mean, you're gonna spend the whole night.
Well, not the whole night. I want to get some regular sleep, but I was gonna spend 4 or 5 hours if I have that night that
Okay.
much time.
Yeah, we'll say 4 hours. So go ahead and do your second roll. You get an additional -1.
Okay. Ooh, 1 success as well.
Okay, so you're down to 10. And now your third roll, now you're at a -2 additional.
That's a total of -7.
Yep.
Ooh.
There we go. So I jungle fixed it, or did I just
And then
get one box?
one more roll, and now you're at a -8.
Well, I had 3 boxes, so would this?
Oh no, no, they're not healed. No,
Oh, okay.
you have to reach your threshold of 12. Right
Oh,
now you're
okay.
at 8. So you're not going to get all 3 back. You might get 1 or 2, depending on this last roll. You're at a -8. Threshold is 8.
No
Are you
way!
kidding me? How are you doing that?
I don't know.
Why is your robot covered with sticks and
Wow,
mud?
you wrote double 6s. Nice.
Is that a
Just doing it
critical
with-
success?
Okay, so
Skill
you're
and
able to get
bubblegum.
you're able to hammer armor plating back into place and rewire some backup cooling systems and whatnot to heal 2 boxes of damage
Okay.
before you just have to put the tools down and pass out.
He
Okay.
knows that man intimately.
That was some epic rolling, you guys.
That last one was like a critical success. That was
He
crazy.
he,
Double
he even caresses it
Yes.
a little lightly
Cash
when he's all
money,
done. He gives
my
it a little
baby.
kiss on the cheek.
My baby, yeah.
He gives it the bed and he sleeps at the foot.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
He's like, I'm
Well,
so
the mercenaries
tired.
come out. Someone stripped my Jeep.
Yeah, I guess I'm finding these parts from somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay, so he still has a damage, so he's still a -1.
We still -1. Yep. All right. And that was Kurgan, right? No, that was cash money.
That was cash, but I'm going to give him his gun is gone, so that was the only gun he had. So I'm going to give him. Yeah, I'm going to give him the little carbine thing, and then give.
Blew up in his face.
Are there better guns here in camp that you might be able to get that they have in their equipment?
Oh, I don't know.
Net guns and like prisoner line and things like that.
Okay, he already has a net gun. We have some
Survival
manacles. Yeah, I have a light machine gun that we stole off the bandits that Kurgan had, and then a carbine. So I'll give him the carbine, and then the machine gun will stay with Kurgan and his axe.
All right. So the next morning, right as you guys, you get up and you head into the mess hall to get something to eat and wait for Hopper to come out and meet you guys. Everyone needs to roll me a willpower test. Just willpower, no modifiers, no attached attributes. You need 1 success threshold.
Just willpower.
Nope.
That's appropriate for you, Keith, because you were up half the night. So you're going to have a -1 to any active skill rolls that you make for the day.
Okay.
Would my first aid help or medicine help him in any way to negate that?
No.
Oh,
He's tired. It's worth it for my baby boy.
Tired, weak from the, change of diet and scenery and, humidity and just not adjusting very well today.
Stims, though, or some of that cocaine that you found might help him.
That might.
For a little bit.
Morning to get you going, that might help.
Oh yeah. Oh man, yeah. That's hilarious. So
Clock's got a
Baldwin's over there. Excuse me, sir. I think I might have a little pick me up for you. He's got a towel with a little mirror on it.
Baldwin.
Gold-plated straw. No.
Oh,
just shove your face in this bag.
Egad, Baldwin.
All right.
What's he doing?
Back to reality. So you guys are hanging around in the camp, and sure enough, shortly after your meal is done, you guys are back relaxing. A couple of the mercenaries are there with you. They didn't run into anything their direction. It was pretty easy and boring. They're ready for some real action. Hopper comes out, asks for a rundown. Gentlemen, good to see everyone made it back to camp. Got all your limbs still. Anything exciting out there?
Oh yes, we just took care of some very, very tough, very difficult bandits that were guarding some sort of cave. We have no idea what was in the cave, probably nothing, but they were guarding it and we wiped them out. You're welcome. That's what we do. We are your A-team.
Yeah.
Well, I would congratulate you, gentlemen, but you weren't here to kill bandits. You were here to capture snakes. So, yeah.
Cash money and the kids are on it.
Now, your camp commander, if you remember, is a bit odd. His skin is has this chameleon camouflage effect where it just slowly starts blending into his background, kind of hard to look at. Shaved head, full orbital fake eyes on this camouflage skin, camouflaged armor that also has that same chameleon type of effect. Kind of a bit metallic twinge to his voice, obviously cybered up. No ears, just little holes where his ears would be. Highly modified. Some of the people at the camp call him Hopper the Mad. He's kind of been in the jungle too long. Loves it more than people. He says, all right, well, you guys survived that. We have a team that's been out on an extended patrol that's due back here in a day or two. In the meantime, there's really not much else to do but send you back out in the jungle. Just so happens that we have a supply drone that is overdue. It is emergency beacon has popped on about a day or two hike. So, kids, we're gonna put you on it. Why don't you go see what happened to
Captain. The A team is here for you, and we've got just the man who knows all about drones right over here. His name is Clock, and he's an expert. And so we are your #1 team for that job.
A team full of kids.
Good. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that you're so excited for this. He tosses you a little remote that connects to the distress beacon. We'll hone you in on where it's at.
Okay. I'll take that.
West, northwest of here. A little bit, actually it'd be northeast of here. Northeast of here. Same direction you guys went in.
Clock, do you even know how to read a compass?
I actually have a navigation upgrade to my cyber.
Excellent. Go find the drone, see what happened to it. Likely just broke down. Grab any supplies that may be left that haven't been pilfered by any villagers, hopefully. And come on back. By then, our long-range patrol team should be back and hopefully have some good news on where we can find some village of snakes for us all to grab and get the hell out of here. Get you guys out of here. Get out of my jungle.
Yeah, my orientation system gives me +2 to navigation. It has a gyroscope, internal compass, inertia compass.
Yes, Clock, let's go.
Altimeter, a barometer.
Get in the van.
Nerds.
Yeah.
Nerds. So I plug in, and I hopefully can get a direction from it.
All right. So we'll see you guys back here in a day or two.
Or sooner, you know, we are your #1 team.
I pack my survival kit and put it with my drones and grab my shield.
I'll get resuited up.
Okay. You will be jungle hiking. Go ahead and... Sorry, what's that, Duke?
I was just going to say I strut to whatever vehicle we're taking. And then you guys are like, we're walking, you know?
As Baldwin is cleaning up the Duke's mess in the tent.
I mean, there was a vehicle, but it got stripped for parts overnight for some reason. So I guess we're walking now.
There was a boat there, like an emergency boat, in case something happens at camp, so you can get on the river and get to civilization. Yeah, there's no motor there anymore.
What the fuck?
But you see, like, half a propeller sticking out of, you know, cloth.
Yeah. He's all flexing.
We're out of cash. Check out my cool new propeller hand.
Oh, so we do have to walk this day.
There are no vehicles, just like last time. Yeah, no, you're just going up game trails, local village trails. It has been raining, if you remember right. It has not stopped yet. It's been raining for a day and a half.
On showing up.
Something I wanted to throw out there is that Baldwin does have knowledge of small unit tactics. So when you get into scenarios where something like that might apply, you know, this is the way his mind is working, making sure that this group and team is working efficiently in said parameters.
Okay.
Yeah, that's going to work for the Duke real well.
Whatever you say, Baldwin, let's go.
Heat of the moment, you never know. getting shot at does an amazing thing for your perception.
All right, so you guys supply up and head on out.
We do.
Go ahead and roll your navigation skills. +2. Clock.
Including my +2 for my cyber.
Including that also, so +2 on top of that.
Mm.
Threshold is going to be 2.
Okay.
Okay. Yep, you're pretty sure you can pinpoint where this is out at based on nav maps that you're able to access as well out here with the spotty connections, along with your own local map creating programs from your excursion the other day.
Okay.
It'll take you about 30 hours to get there.
Jesus.
Damn.
That includes like a 6-hour layover.
Where are we sleeping tonight,
little over a
Baldwin?
day. Pouring down rain.
I have like Kurgan like holding an umbrella over me while I'm walking.
Triple canopy jungle, so really, I mean, you're not getting rained on necessarily. It's just super, super damp. The trails you're on are starting to really turn into streams more than trails.
Probably still
mud.
have the rain ponchos on anyway.
Yeah.
Yep. You pull out
this
some
sucks.
survival stuff out of your
Jungle galoshes.
I want to have my drone ahead a little bit, just more on auto.
your I Spy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Twice.
Twice you had to kind of get it untangled from vines that were hanging down.
Okay. Yeah, it's a little tiny bug, hand size.
Yeah, but it seems to be doing okay. Doesn't report any troubles. You don't seem to find any troubles. You're kind of winding. It's not a straight line by any ways. You're kind of going along the edges of hills, not down in the very bottom of the valley, which is quickly filling up with water and disgorging into the Mekong. So you're kind of just going along where the animals do. You don't run into anything. Basic wildlife, nothing crazy, nothing paranormal. You don't see any signs of anything. It's actually really boring. You're hot. You're immensely hot. You're immensely wet. You're hungry. You're sore. You don't like it here. You don't see how Hopper could love living out here so much.
Man,
you're
it's
starting
crazy.
to think twice about why you would take a mission like this just to find a broken drone out in the middle of the fucking dungeon or jungle. I mean.
And we're supposed to like haul whatever we find back for 30 hours. Holy crap!
If there's any supplies, yeah, grab them up, pack them in.
Well, Clock, your
supplies,
metal
your
men,
supplies.
your metal men can drag back stuff.
Yeah, the superior race. Right?
They seem to be doing fine. No wonder that crazy captain likes this place.
And the way that you and the Duke are going through the calamine, you're gonna need those supplies. You're gonna be.
I think I've got a sunburn.
Good thing blacked out burn.
So it starts getting dark, like real dark, not just jungle dark. So you guys start making up camp. Does anyone have any survival skill, outdoor skill, any skill like that? One of you at least. Please.
Being that I've never lived in the jungle,
Yeah, we're city
no.
kids.
Yeah, but like any sort of survivalist. I mean, there's a survivalist skill.
I've
just
got
basic
etiquette.
Survival knowledge.
My background is high threat response team in a city.
Right. Oh, I know you're out of your element for sure. I was hoping maybe one of these others. Nope.
no, I can
nothing
set
survival,
it.
nothing outdoor. Baldwin.
Got a kit.
Baldwin can pilot the fuck out of a motorcycle.
Excellent, excellent.
A motorcycle
alright,
we
so
don't have.
I want one of you to roll your intuition with a +5 from your survival kits, because they're specialized in jungle.
Who's
So
got the
one of
best
you roll your
intuition?
intuition +5, and that's going to be the leader. He's the one setting up camp. Anyone else who's helping, also roll your intuition.
My intuition is 4.
Mine is 2.
5.
Mine's 4.
I don't know if you guys would even listen to Clock though on this kind of stuff because he handles robots.
It depends on how he presents it.
Well, he does have the
does it
highest.
sound-
He has the highest intuition.
Does he sound like he knows what he's doing?
No.
Someone roll
Oh.
intuition +3 as the
Yep.
leader, setting up the camp, and
I'll do
everyone
it.
else roll intuition.
I thought it
Oh,
was
hell.
5.
Who's helping?
I'll help.
Well, I'll help, but I'll
Baldwin
lead.
will help, of course.
I'll lead. Okay. So intuition +3.
Intuition +3. Yep. And you get a -1. Oh, yeah, you would get a -1 because
So
of
intuition
your
+2.
willpower.
Hmm.
The
Oh,
helpers
there we
would
go.
get a -1.
No, we didn't fail our.
No, only Clock failed
Our
his
willpower.
willpower.
Yeah, but I rolled well on this one, even with a minus. Well, I had +3 -1. Oh, see?
But it was only a -1 on skill checks, right? You're doing intuition attribute check.
Well, because in place of a skill.
Gotcha.
So it is a skill check.
Yeah.
So I rolled well.
Yep. All right. So 3 + 1 from Hans is 4. All right. You get, for never having been out here, you're able to make a fairly comfortable camp. You're managed to keep the inside of the tents dry. You get a couple of them set up. You get a nice little latrine set up off to the side, a cleared area. You think the bugs will stay out of the way. You think it's large enough. You think it's safe enough. Nothing will bother you. Are we going to have any guards during the night?
Yeah, I'll have
The robots.
my
Yeah,
two
they're
drones.
asleep.
I have a fly spy and a flying eye that can rotate. Circle the camp. I'll just have them circle and look for alerts.
I need my beauty sleep.
And then I'll have Kurgan and Cash Money be on watch.
Okay. Rest of you have a nice little camp meal, cold meal, rations, and then bed on down for the night. Watch some saved trids on your comm links. Swap some stories, and eventually pass out. During the middle of the night, go ahead and make one sensor roll with your robots.
Which one? The flying ones or the?
Who was the second team?
For what?
Well, they'd be. I just had them going all night, where the two robots
Okay.
would just watch, and then the flying, and then had the fly spy and my flying eye, on opposite sides, just kind of spinning around the camp. Always. They're only visual though.
Okay. Roll the I Spy. Roll him.
Okay. He's a sensor.
So it's going to essentially be his pilot plus his pilot, whatever.
Second,
Or
sorry.
sensor plus his pilot. Cap of pilot. Pilot.
Flying eye. So, sensor of 3, pilot of 3, so 6. Oh, there we go. It's my night.
His cap would be 3. He did detect movement. Something went flashing through the jungle very quickly. It couldn't quite get focused on what it was, but it went not through your camp, but fairly close, and
Yeah.
through the jungle fairly
Does
close.
it alert me then? I'm assuming it wakes up clock,
It does alert you.
and then I can review the footage.
Yep. And you just kind of see like this large bestial flash, some large creature, you think bipedal, but you're not sure, passing through the jungle. It didn't really seem to leave much of a trace.
Okay, but it didn't
Pass through.
didn't stay, right?
Very quickly. Did not stay.
Okay, well, I'll send it back to alert and see if anything attacks.
Okay. Yep, and then you go back to sleep. Okay. And that was it. Duke, you do get your edge point back, so you're back to full. And next morning, you guys pick up your camp. Everyone roll a willpower.
Oh no!
Oh, giggles.
Okay,
jump
everyone but the Duke has a -1 to all your active skills today.
How's everyone feeling today? Top of the morning.
Fuck.
But
I
Duke,
hate the jungle.
I need you to roll me a body plus willpower.
Okay.
By
Your
gum, you're
threshold
gonna
is
fail a
2.
roll one way or another.
This was random. It's just funny that it's the Duke and he's the only one that succeeded. When you woke up, a vine had gotten into the tent, and there was this little flower on the vine with like a needle pustule in it that was like sticking in your leg.
You good? Baldwin, come quick.
Suck out the poison. Suck
I
out
rolled
the
a
poison.
0, sir. I can't.
And you pull it off of you, obviously, and seems to have no damage.
I
Mosquito
need a
vine.
tourniquet. Baldwin, a tourniquet. Stat. Call the
Just this
doctor.
little-
Giggles.
little tiny
Giggles,
thin
help
green-
me.
I'd help you, but I'm at the latrine. My stomach's gurgling.
You might want to have Giggles look at that. Might have some kind of infection or something.
Make sure he washes his hands.
I'm hopping out of my tent. Giggles, where are you? I'm dying. I'm dying.
Clock's
need
like
a moment.
smoking.
You
Clock's
look
like
at it.
smoking.
He throws his leg up on your lap as you're crouched over the log in the latrine. It looks like a little, raised bump, like a mosquito bite, and Duke, that's what it feels like, is a mosquito bite. He thinks he's
Am I going to die?
No, you're fine.
Okay.
Then you smell this really bad smell. Duke.
Yes, you're busy. I shall come back another time.
What did you feed us?
I see the boat ride up the river and shitting off the side of the boat has really brought us close together.
Yeah, most signs of civilization are leaving you guys. Even the Duke now is,
Your foot just came in contact with magnificence.
Oh my god. All right. So you guys pack up camp and continue on down the trail?
Yep.
Yep, same
Alright.
system. We'll have my little fly spy flying ahead.
Okay. A couple hours later, you get an alert. You are getting very close to the drone.
Can I connect to it through my RCC
Thank God.
since I have that little remote thing, or do I need more?
No, it is not active.
okay.
It's just like, this is just like a remote
Fun,
emergency beacon in case something should
Okay.
happen to it. No, it's
So it's
powered
offline?
down.
Yeah, okay.
It's powered down. Yep. You get a flash that there's roughly it's roughly 50 meters to the east of your current location.
Okay. Well,
Let's use some of that small units tactics and go in on this in a sweep kind of pattern, so we can make sure that somebody or something isn't lying in wait for others to come to this thing.
Oh, I'm not going over there. And then Clock's gonna put a shield up, and then Cash is gonna stand guard over him.
Yeah, I just threw you guys in a rough. Rough marching order. Change it however you want.
Okay. But Kurgan's gonna be here, and then that fly spy he was gonna send over to wherever the beacon was at.
What direction on this map is the beacon in?
East. So it's the cardinal point. So it's right east of you. So you should be able to fly spy.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'll cold sim in, or I'll control it. Send it with its sensors, kind of like AR style, towards the beacon.
AR. Okay.
Yep. And then Baldwin, you can organize the line of soldiers.
And Giggles, you're staying just off the path in the jungle, which is hard to do. I mean, there is
Well,
no
why don't we all
jungle
just
part.
Why don't we all just stay here, and you can send your metal man to go infest the thing, and then we'll be on our way.
My valuable.
I'm just positioning myself with cover right.
Okay. Yep.
Cash is always going to be kind of his guarding.
Okay. Stop right there, Mr. Fly Spy.
Okay.
Remember, you can only see about 5 meters into the jungle from where you are at.
Okay.
So just keep that in mind at all times.
Yes, because my advanced sensor package drone was not available. God damn it.
Baldwin also tucks aside and gets some cover.
And I want your Fly Spy to roll defense with a -2. Oh.
Roll defense.
Yep, with -2.
That doesn't sound good.
That's not good at all. Because it does not
A
have.
giant Naga comes up and eats it.
Hey, we're supposed to collect those.
Yeah.
Handily.
It thinks it's a bug, so it just...
Where's my sheets? Defense is.
Someone else's drone that's shaped like a hawk kicks it out of the sky.
Yeah.
Buck Rogers?
Let's see. Defense for manual control. Or VR, sorry. Cold Sim VR would be. Reaction, intuition.
Are you VR? You're cold VR or you're AR?
I was planning on just being, yeah, it'd be AR, so it'd be reaction plus intuition. Because I was like gonna watch it as a video,
Right.
you know, send it.
You're like classic drone flying, like you would modern days.
Yeah, reaction plus intuition. So that would be. Sorry, I have it manually here.
That's fine.
So,
Yeah. No, you're good.
5 plus 5, so 10 dice. So that's not bad.
Yeah. You know, you only have to have half successes on a 5 and a 6. That's all.
Oh, well, that's not good.
All right. So, what is your drone's armor? Is it armored at all? Does it have like a rating of some kind?
It does, but for some reason it's not. Oh no, this one's not armored at all.
Oh yeah, it's just a little I Spy. Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So, go ahead and roll your soak.
Body of 1. So it might be destroyed. Soak is 4. I must consult my chart.
And you're an AR, yeah, so you won't take dump shock.
So it's vehicle damage. I think I just get to roll its body, right? Which is 1.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't have any sort of armor.
No, it's like, yeah, it doesn't have an armor rating.
Yeah, so it's just body.
At least it was a success. But it'll probably do enough damage to kill it.
You took 9 points of damage.
Yes, it's gone.
So you're flying along, and then all of a sudden, you see a flash. Your optics go black, and there's some popping and snapping, and your RCC loses contact with your drone.
Oh, this is an expensive trip.
What's wrong, Clock?
My flying drone just went down, guys. Be on alert.
Maybe you should send the Kurgan to go investigate.
I just hit a vine again.
Or Baldwin. He's some adept, I thought.
What was all this talk about how valuable Baldwin is as a human being and how he just shouldn't be a slave?
I don't think the natives want tea.
Oh yeah, it had 7.
Hey now.
Dude.
My tea happens to be exquisite.
Fly Spy.
Well, I know I've had it. It's excellent.
It's damn right.
Do we see like a little puff of smoke in the distance? Poof. What was that?
Can we even see that far?
Yeah, in Giggles, you heard like a small pop of an explosion. And then you hear a clock in the back go, ah, my drone.
crap.
Oh, my stomach! I gotta relieve myself for him.
It's time for the real people to
Sneak
do
up.
the work.
I do have
Baldwin, go ahead and roll perception. You're
Okay.
within 10 meters.
And I have some excellent qualities about perception.
Threshold's going to be 4, so you need 4 successes.
Then how about we throw an edge at this problem?
Gonna edge it already.
Sure, why not? Got an edge back last night. So same roll -1?
Same roll with an additional -1, yep. Or -3. Same roll with an additional -3. And you should have a -1 to all your rolls automatically. Just throw that in for the day.
Yeah, he had
Okay. So be at -4 then.
Which today's going to be a busy day for you guys, so I feel bad for you.
There you go.
4. All right, you just met the threshold. So you were able to see in the distance through some of the canopy where you're kind of just taking cover off to the side, waiting for the drone to report. You can kind of see it floating in there, and you saw it, a flash of something. You're not sure what. Maybe something thrown at it. And it kind of jerks off to the side, and then you see sparks. A little bit of flame. It blows apart, obviously. It's almost like something hit it. Knocked it out of the air.
Okay, so after the my drone into comms, just gonna relay. It looks like something was thrown at it.
Well, let's move close. Let's move through the jungle. Small tactics, man.
I wonder if there's indigenous people out here.
Go ahead and roll your small tactics.
Okay.
Well, I suppose we should spread out, as they say. Dear God, what is that smell?
Sorry. Bad food.
Oh, they'll be able
There
to
was a
smell us
perfect-
miles away.
There's a perfect log here.
Got one
So with
success.
the one, I won't let you be able to. You won't save movement, so movement off trail is double. But you will be able to counteract the -1 for the day. You guys.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
He's like,
For everybody
Giving us-
who's got it, or just him?
For everybody,
Nice.
Oh.
as long as you're, with them.
Does that give me a +1 since I didn't have a minus?
Yes.
Mm.
Gives you a +1 to your active skills. As
I'm
long
gonna
as you're in a group with Baldwin.
I'm gonna instruct Cash Money to guard Clock while he puts his shield kind of up and hot sims into Kurgan.
Okay.
He has his combat knife in one hand and his carbine on the other, so he's ready for battle. Kind of,
Yep.
watching his back.
I moved deeper
Baldwin.
into the jungle.
Baldwin indicates a move forward for everybody.
It
So-
stops raining.
Giggles should move forward, and everybody should move forward a little bit.
Giggles, you see the dead drone on the side of the trail.
It's a trap.
The projectile, did it come from my side or Giggle's side?
It seemed to originate to your left.
So it came from my side.
I'm just trying to survey the area. I use my my thermal vision to see if I can see any heat signatures.
Go ahead and roll perception with a -2.
You gonna be really handy here? Is like a clairvoyant spell too.
Oh, yes, I don't know anything about that spell. I'll tell you what would be really great here. A little fly spy.
Bastard, are you gonna pay the $2,000 for the fucking fly? Clock's all pissed off.
You
like,
get paid
mother
well enough on these
fucking-
jobs.
I spy with
uh,
my eye, not a fly spy.
Giggles, you are scanning the jungle. Of course, it's pretty bright with heat everywhere, just because of the background resonance and humidity. Just kind of makes everything bright. You see blotches of what look like creatures smaller than man size. You judge them not a threat. But up towards the northeast, kind of in front of Kurgan and Baldwin, up on this kind of little knoll over here, does seem to resonate kind of darker than its area. And about as you're noticing that, you see a couple flashes as a couple arrows come flying out. Kurgan, roll your defense. Giggles, roll your defense.
And I'm going to indicate that over the comms what I'm seeing.
I don't think you need to. There's arrows flying at us.
With a little yelp at the end.
Kurgan.
Let's see.
And Giggles. Giggles, what's your armor?
My armor is... It's an armored jacket.
Okay. Do you not know the rating?
Oh, yes. Let me get to...
It's 10 or a 12.
Whoops. Gear.
Arrow bounces off of Kurgan.
Rating is 12.
Oh, wow. Okay. Go ahead and roll your soak.
Remind me how I do that?
Soak -2. So I believe in your core, you click your armor.
Oh, okay.
On your core with a -2 modifier.
Armor.
The armor's defense. Now you click the primary armor wild hunt I have, or whatever that says. Oh, there you go.
You were looking for soak?
Nice. You take 1 stun. That's excellent. Good job. Arrow thunks you in the chest. Doesn't penetrate your armor, but does stun you a little bit. Clock, you get a report from Curry, and all he's saying is, "I'm being shot at."
Well, I'm inside of him.
I'm being shot at.
Oh, you're inside of him? Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. An arrow thunked off your chest, bounced off your chest.
Yep.
Came from this little kind of
He's got-
grassy knoll.
Charge through here.
It did come from the grassy knoll.
So
Go ahead.
Real quick question here. The stun that we had from yesterday,
That's all gone.
all gone. Okay.
All gone.
I'm gonna.
Stun is
all
gone.
I
Only
needed.
physical we'd have to roll.
I want to really quick do an astral perception and
Okay.
sensing.
Go ahead and roll it.
All right.
Before we roll initiative and Kurgan jumps for the grassy hill.
You want to kill this stuff, guys? Or
Yeah, it shot me. It dies.
no? I thought we're here to like capture
We're
shit.
here to capture.
If they're Naga, we're gonna capture.
I don't believe Nagas would use arrows.
They might.
Why not?
Why not?
They're snakes. I don't
Sasquatch.
know.
Sasquatch. Might be Sasquatch.
Yeah, it might be other shit.
Is there anything specific you're trying to look for, Duke, or are you just doing a general sensing?
I'm trying to look for.
Motherfuckers.
I'm trying to look for other mages.
Mages. Okay. So you're looking for strong surges in the astral.
Yeah.
All right. There are paranormals all throughout the jungle in front of you.
We've got a live one here.
There's a large grouping, probably 30 to 40 meters east of you.
Prepare your nets. We've got this.
Maybe not.
All right, and with that, anyone else doing a quick last-minute thing before?
Yeah, I want to.
You can cover.
I want to activate my speed.
Okay, I will allow that.
I was assuming that my mystic armor and improved reflexes was already going,
I'm sure you already have those on. Yep.
and I want to try and get eyes on these potential attackers, if at all possible.
Okay, I will allow you a perception. And Clock with Kurgan, you're rushing. Okay.
Yep.
And Giggles, you said you're going to be taking cover?
Yeah, I'm taking cover.
Okay. So,
What the? My increased reflexes looks like crap.
Yeah, you might want to edge that one.
Yeah, I will edge my increased reflexes. Or, you know what? I really don't want to use edge. Yeah, I do. Fine. Fine.
Fucking centaur.
Fucking centaur.
Oops.
Oops, cancel. How many successes did I get here? Two successes.
There we go.
-2. Okay. I got 5 successes on my increased reflexes.
There you go.
And 2 successes on my attribute boost. Attribute boost. It's hard to say.
Did you do your drain for your first cast? Or what did you do here?
Not yet.
Attribute boost.
Attriboost.
Ouch.
Okay, hold on. What?
Okay.
So you did increased reflexes?
Yeah, I cast increased reflexes, and I have attribute boost agility. Add power.
Okay. But first your spell, did you cast it twice or did you recast it? Or did you
edged it.
You edged it. Okay. And then you rolled your drain after that, all that?
Yeah, my drain is 2.
Let's see what you did. 5. Okay, so 5. So you took 3 drain. You took 3 stun right now.
Okay.
But you get +5 initiative and +2 initiative dice. Really good.
Okay, so... And then my agility...
And now your
+2
agility, we're
dice.
rolling what, your magic +2?
I already did that. It says magic on it. That was
so you get +2 to your agility, right?
Yep. So I got 2. And then my initiative is... Sorry, you said it. My initiative is...
You get a +5 to your initiative, and then +2d6. So +5 and +2d6. And everyone, you can go ahead and start rolling initiative.
Damn it. How do I get that to be a 3? I can't change my d6.
Did I end up getting eyes on with a 4 perception?
Yeah, you saw. Can you not see the one centaur?
Oh, I wasn't looking at the map.
Yep.
Cool.
So you do see a centaur in the bushes up there with a bow. And since there were 2 arrows, either he's really fast, or there's possibly a second one with him. But you're able to see that it is a very large man horse. All right. Cash money and Kurgan, it looks like. Which one are you in? You're in Kurgan?
Yeah, Cash has just instructions to guard Clock since he's prone, on the ground.
Okay, and you're just crashing up into the knoll?
Well, he was gonna whip out a net gun. Let's
Okay.
see, run up and fire it on him. So this is what?
Well, he can't see anything. Only Baldwin sees that centaur.
Well, he was gonna crash through till he saw something, but he had his
Okay.
net gun out to capture whatever.
So right there, so stop. So he's gonna get right about there. Hold on.
Okay.
Yeah, right about there. So he moved 2 meters.
Okay.
And he sees the centaurs. He sees that one, and he also sees one closer to him, a little higher up. Right there.
Oh, okay.
Well hidden in the jungle, face painted, has some crude leathers on with these 2 composite bows, very serious business bows.
Okay. Well,
Centaurs.
he's pissed off, but he's not gonna get. I mean, how are we gonna drag centaurs back over 30 hours?
We're not.
Don't. We just kill them. We're ultimately here for snakes.
No, I thought we were here for all paranoia.
They are, but they're primarily interested in the snakes.
And we're not dragging
We capture them.
in our condition.
But we can put them in shackles and take them back. I mean,
I don't feel well. They're dying.
We were hired to do a job.
isn't it?
I'm fine with capture, but you know,
Yeah.
it's your robots that are dragging this shit back.
Well, yeah. I mean, we have manacles and stuff. We can hobble them. Anyway, I'm gonna fire my net gun out.
All right, roll it.
So my
-2 modifier. Just because of the jungle.
okay, 4 successes.
Wow.
Man.
So 2 net. Okay. So you hit him with this net and ensnare him.
Look at how easy it is. Like taking candy from a baby.
Subduing
Or from
attack,
Clock.
195.
All right, so that was Kurgan. Now cash money. Was he just guarding you, Clock? What
Yep.
did you tell him to do? Okay,
That's what I did.
so he holds action. Baldwin, that brings us to you.
Did he get the thing ensnared with the net?
One of them is ensnared, yep.
Okay, so Baldwin's going to move to there and hit the second centaur with his taser.
Okay. Roll it. You get a -2.
Oh shit, I didn't put the -2 on there. Let me just re-roll that.
Yep.
There you go. You rolled better. Oh, you got 3 successes on 4 dice. That's not too
Nice.
bad.
Yeah, I'll say. This is actually the same kind of pistol that the Duke has.
You don't have a stun baton or anything?
No.
Oh, it drops to its knees. It even drops its bow. It doesn't like pass out, but man, did you give it a shock. Wow. That was a good hit. Giggles and Duke, what is your guys' edge?
3.
I have 2 left.
What's your total edge?
3.
Jeez.
Reaction after that.
Reaction. Yeah, what's your reaction?
5.
4.
Duke, you go.
Okay. It's double movement through the jungle.
Double
here.
movement through jungle. Anything off the trail. And you can only see 5 meters ahead of you.
Okay. So if I go, I'm gonna go there, which will be 11 total. So I'm gonna go here and peek through.
Okay. You see a netted centaur that Kurgan is about to grapple with, and you see Baldwin shooting what appears to be another centaur. You just see a big ruffle in the bushes, kind of glimpse of movement. Baldwin shooting his pulsar in these bushes at another centaur.
So I can see this one, or well, can I see
you
both
can
of
see
them?
Both.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm gonna shoot
you
the
can
netted
choose.
one.
Okay,
And
go ahead.
I have a +1 because I woke up feeling great.
I'm sure you took him down. Oh. Yeah, a little too late, Mr. Centaur. Don't tase me, bro.
Too late.
He goes down.
Oh,
Don't
you
tase me because I'm four-legged.
Giggles?
So I can't really see anything yet, so I'm gonna move next to Baldwin.
Okay.
What do I see?
A netted centaur struggling in a net, and another centaur that's convulsing on the ground.
I'm gonna switch to gel clips,
Yep.
and then I'll take aim.
Okay, switching your rounds is going to be a simple. So if you take aim, that'll be the end of your turn.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Taking aim at what, the netted one? I'm assuming.
Yeah, the netted one. Because there's no other target, so that's what I'm just gonna do. Is I'm gonna switch to gel and take aim to help subdue the netted one when that time comes.
Okay, Kurgan.
I'm gonna jump up on this ridge and then tap him with my stun baton.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
Any minuses?
-2. No, but he does.
There's got to be more than
What's
two.
my I'm still at a 3 for noise.
You're at a 5 noise right now.
Okay, so then I would be a -2 right now in my current configuration.
I'm worried about the other centaurs.
Oh, well, that didn't matter.
Woo, man.
Hot dice tonight for me. This is just gonna cool off right at the emergency moment from last week. That was a good roll of defense though for him for being netted.
He screams out.
Zap.
Does it sound like a donkey?
No, it sounds like a human.
Oh yeah.
Sounds like you're torturing a human.
I just tapped him with a fucking baton. I mean,
Oh, like,
now let me tap you with a baton. See how you
that
like
was a
it.
baton!
That's
Beautiful
funny.
sound.
Sending. Okay, Baldwin.
Okay. Baldwin is going to move up in this one, and I'd like to try and cuff him. Hands,
Okay.
feet.
Who?
Like, I can't imagine we've got a fuck ton of cuffs, so maybe like front left leg to back right leg or something like that, although don't they kind of run
I brought a lot.
staggered like that?
Okay.
But
So you shackle a couple of his legs together, basically.
yeah, and hands, of course, also behind
And
the
then
back,
you
probably.
also cuff his hands behind his back. Okay. Yep. You're able to. You can manage that. Yep.
Okay. That'll be Baldwin's turn here.
Kurgan, roll defense.
Watch out, Kurgan, he bites.
You guys hear the echo of a gunshot.
Oh, damn. So that's again reaction plus intuition.
God, I rolled like shit too.
Finally.
keep on forgetting my +2. Woohoo!
The other centaur.
You
He
fucking
sensed
kidding
it.
me?
Coming from
Yeah,
far away.
bullet just ricocheted off you.
From which direction?
Bullet just ricocheted off you.
Like my chest or side or back?
See, if you're facing east, yeah, it was kind of on your chest, right side.
Okay.
Chest to right side. Wasn't behind you or to the left of you.
No, I let people know that we got more bogeys. Let's burn this fucking forest down.
Jesus.
That's
Look, we
why.
have money to make. We're not out here for our health.
Clock, you didn't roll for yourself.
I was hot simmed into Kurgan.
You still have to roll for yourself in case you jack out.
Oh, okay.
You're so funny. Well, we'll worry about that when it comes to it.
I'm not
Duke,
in combat.
Duke. Back to you, Duke.
All right.
Bullet just rang out. You know it didn't come from the two they have tossed up.
Okay. I still have 9 more movements. Which way, though? I'm going to go down, I think, here. Going down here, peeking through the bushes.
Roll perception.
Okay.
Okay.
And that's all I'm doing.
Yeah, you can't tell if it's the wind in the leaves or what, but something is rustling down in these bushes down in here somewhere.
Okay. I wait.
Somewhere. But you don't see anything. Giggles? Calling the doctor?
My only target is that centaur that's subduing, so I'm going to burst gel rounds into it.
The one that's netted?
Yeah, just so
Okay.
it like stops moving, so we can deal with whatever is out there, because there's definitely more than 2.
Okay.
And since I took aim, I got a +1. Do I have any other minuses? Because I should have a plus for my
Nope.
smart
No
link.
modifiers.
Well, that sucked.
And you did say gel rounds, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, just enough to knock them out.
That's all I wanted to do.
He's already netted.
Netted
Yeah,
and knocked
but-
out. Stop
Yeah,
struggling.
but now he's not struggling, so we don't have to worry about it. If I have time, I'm going to switch back to regular round. Switch back to a regular clip.
Duke. Roll defense. Twice.
Do I get a bonus for being in the bushes?
You do not get a bonus. They get a penalty.
All right. Defense twice.
First roll, you need to get
Do I get a +1 for feeling good?
No.
Indeed.
Okay.
No!
Not good enough.
Yeah.
First arrow hit you. Roll your second defense.
There you go. Oh, it's armor.
What was that?
I thought I clicked the same one. Where'd it go?
Should be your little shield or whatever.
Might want to edge that first one. You only need
Yeah.
one more success.
Okay.
They're
So
both hitting you by 1 success each. You're getting hit by a couple arrows.
okay, so you're saying if I spent 2 edge, I wouldn't be getting hit?
No, I'm saying you're losing both rolls by 1 success.
So if you spend an edge, you could negate.
So if you re-rolled one of them, you'd need just 1 success to push.
Okay, I'll re-roll 1 with an edge. And let's see. So I click defense with a -1.
With an additional -1 to whatever you did before. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Damn.
Well, I have 1 more edge I could try, but it's my last one.
Well, that was your first. No, that was your first edge. You got your other edge back. That should have been your first edge.
No, I spent 1 earlier on the spell.
Oh,
you?
you only have 3 total. Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So I'm gonna spend it.
Take the points. We got a doctor.
And I'm going to...
I got the power to heal you.
I didn't get any successes, so it's still -1. This armor sucks.
Okay. So you stopped one of the arrows.
Okay.
So the other arrow, what is your armor rating?
14.
Oh, wow.
Jesus.
Okay.
That's good.
Okay, go ahead and roll your soak with a -2. So you're taking 4 stun from this arrow. Didn't quite penetrate your armor, but it hurt like
Goddamn.
hell. If your armor wasn't there, you'd be breathing through 1 lung right now.
Okay.
4 stun.
Damn. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Okay.
Plus he took some.
I know.
Brain.
I'm pretty stunned.
That's I remember that was Mississippi's Bane.
Okay.
Yep, came out of the bushes over here. 2 arrows.
And we've got company.
Message for you, sir.
Yeah.
So that would be Baldwin.
Where did you say it came from?
The bushes across this junction over here somewhere. Not sure where, because he was concentrating on these bushes where he saw movement,
Mm-hmm.
and then all of a sudden arrows came shooting across at him. Typical small unit tactics, you know, Baldwin.
Of course.
All right, and that was him,
When you rub it in, just make sure you rub it in the Duke's wounds, not mine.
right? Hey, you gave the party a +1.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Kurgan. What are you gonna do, Clock?
He's going to advance forward. He's used 2 meters, so is it still half movement?
Yep. Until you, any jungle or anything off a trail is double movement.
So he would
God
have
damn it.
he could move 25. So move up to here and then see what's going on. So that would be
Okay, so you're gonna move and you're gonna use perception.
I'm gonna scan to see if there's anything near. It's
Okay.
a complex action or a simple action.
Using a skill is a complex action.
Okay, well I can't see anything yet, can I?
Well, you gotta roll perception.
That's true.
So
Actually,
right now you can't. No, right now you run up, you see another small trail and triple canopy jungle on the other side.
Okay, well I can
There
use,
could be a dude in the bush next to you. You wouldn't know it till he stabbed you.
I can use electronic warfare for my sensor roll.
Yep. Go ahead and scan the jungle across from you.
Okay, just make sure I'm doing it right. Perception. +1, and then I got a -2 for my noise.
Nice. You can't see my measuring tool, right?
Nope.
Okay. Oh. Ah. You see a bow-armed centaur down here.
What the fuck is that?
But you also see, blended in with the background, but close enough to you, 'cause it's just 5 meters, a staff-wielding kind of medicine man dressed up shaman. Still has like the crude leathers, but it's got like paintings on it. He's got like feathers and little trinkets running in his mane and his hair. I guess he doesn't have mane.
Looks like there's
Got
a
a
drone
staff.
down here.
Oh, you can see that? Oh, okay. Well, bag's out of the hat. And Kurgan, you can see the broken drone. It was technically a meter out of your range, but...
Well, I mean, I have a sensor on it or whatever he can.
Yeah, you see the remnants of the drone in the jungle there.
Cool. Okay.
All right.
Well, I
Cash
call
Baldwin?
out. Yeah, I just call out on my. He's still guarding the clock here.
Baldwin?
I radio it in to everyone.
Okay.
Enemy on your 6, or actually, this is on your 3, right? Or
Yeah.
six.
Yeah.
You're looking
I
straight
think.
ahead. 1, 12.
I think
3
the
o'clock and
centaur
5
is cuffed and everything now, right?
Those two are both passed out, and the one is netted and the other is cuffed, so they are both
Okay.
incapacitated.
So Baldwin's going to use the remainder of his movement to get to there, and try to get some cover with that outcropping that's there.
Okay, you can take a simple action to get full cover, or you can just take natural cover if you do nothing. Just so you know.
Well, I got the simple
There is
action.
the simple action cover, take cover, or you can just use the natural cover. Which is
Yeah,
just...
let's do the take cover since I've
Okay,
got
so
the
that's a
action.
simple. So you have a simple action left.
And based off of what Clock had information he had given us, I'm going to get eyes on that shaman.
Yep, no problem.
Actually, I'm glad I rolled because I can rearrange.
Let me check one more thing real quick. 7 meters, I could do that. What kind of clear shot do I think I could get on the shaman with the taser?
She's definitely got cover. You just kind of know where she's at. You can't necessarily set eyes on her.
Okay.
You can. I'll let you do a perception test with a minus, just because simply you're doing it as a simple and not a complex, because you took cover. But I'll allow it. If you want to set eyes on her, otherwise you just know that Kurgan said at these,
Coordinates.
triangulations, there's what looks like a
let's,
shaman or a leader or something different than what you've been fighting.
Yeah, let's do the perception.
Go ahead and roll it, and that'd be the end of your turn. Yep. You can knowing where to look, you can see in the bushes that not all those bushes, some of that's paint, and there's a person there.
Okay, good. Excellent.
All
And that's
right.
Duke.
Dude, you ran right into it. Oh, but you're lucky. Giggles, roll defense. You're being shot at. Duke, you're close enough. You see in these bushes there is a centaur with a rifle lighting anyone up coming down.
Okay.
Oh, look at that.
Nice roll, huh? 5 dice, or 8 dice, too. Dang.
Damn, that was nice.
Now you got my attention.
And the shaman is going to cast a spell. She's going to cast Shatter
Oh, that's not
at
good.
Kurgan. So Kurgan, roll your body. Four, six.
Oops.
Drain 0. That's not right.
Oh,
Holy shit.
That's not good.
Wow. Okay.
Let me knowledge that one.
That dog will not hunt.
So 2 successes.
Oh, wow. She took her.
Brutal.
All right. You take 2 points of damage. Your circuits are overheating. But if it makes you feel better, she took 2 stun doing it.
Touche, Centaur. Touche.
Duke. You see the shooter. You have arrows pinging out at you from across the trail.
I'm gonna shoot him.
Whoa, shit. All right, shoot him.
Nice. There you go, Duke. Get him.
Oh, look at that. Boy, you guys are getting lucky.
He is a master with that pulsar, man. I got.
Man, I'm
Let's
telling
say.
you.
No, shitty soak roll too.
Now he knows you're there, that's for sure now. Giggles?
I'm going to move to there. And I'm going to take cover.
It looks weird as a firefight because you guys are shooting like lasers, basically, and they're shooting bows and arrows and bullets. So it's almost like... Sorry. Go ahead, Giggles.
Can I see that centaur?
Yeah, you can see him now between the Duke shooting at him and him shooting at you. Yes.
I'm going to do a burst.
Wait, you didn't switch back to gel rounds.
Okay.
No.
Oh, you're not on gel rounds. You switched back.
Yeah, I'd switched back.
Okay.
I mean, 2 of those are going to be heavy enough.
We're not carrying them. They're gonna have to walk.
We have a job to do.
Ooh, nice. There you go, Hong. I don't think he killed him, did he?
Oh, no. Hurt him. Hurt him pretty good.
I see the blood splatter. You fool! What are you doing?
Motherfucker shot me.
We have a job to do.
All right, everyone, go ahead and roll initiative. Fresh round.
Oh, Clock on his turn at the end rearranged it, so I'll be taking no, his RCC to take no noise, to remove all noise minuses I was getting. So I'm equal now. I only have 2 programs running, and only one of them signal scrub. So basically, my whole machine's dedicated to removing noise.
God, man. Didn't have my avatar highlighted, and my first roll was so much better. Not so much, it was just better.
Actually, would I roll Matrix initiative for clock or regular initiative?
Oh shit, she was gonna bug out. God damn it. Fuck, you're dead. I made a tactical error and now you're dead. Damn it. There went my shaman. Fuck.
Yes, you're
There
correct.
went my little toy. Damn it. Fuck. Alright. Kurgan, Baldwin, Duke. Baldwin and Duke, what are your edge total?
3.
3,
Reaction, both of you?
5.
6.
Baldwin, go.
Oh, wouldn't Kurgan go first?
Robots last. House rule.
That's why the commander back at the camp never leaves the camp anymore. Okay. Baldwin's gonna move to there. Taser Shaman. Should
Yeah, go ahead
probably
and roll
just
it.
slice and dice, but
Should we kill her? Because she can use spells on us the whole time.
Yeah, we don't want a live.
Okay, hold on. A stunned shaman can't cast spells.
Oh,
yeah, and once she's stunned, gag her and bind her, and
That's
she's not
true.
going to be doing any
We're
casting.
never going to make any money at this rate.
that's true.
Months spent in the jungle for no reason whatsoever other than to kill and hunt.
Yep, you said kill. That's what I'm doing.
Oh,
Wow, look at that. You know what I'm going to be doing.
Spending an edge.
yeah.
Mhm.
So it's over half, not half, it's over half. Okay, you almost critically glitched.
Yeah, you almost had your weapon explode on you.
So right now you are just missing.
And we get a push
You edged it,
for a fucking edge.
Yeah, that sucks.
and you get a push.
At least you have edge. I'm out.
Yeah, well, that was a poor expenditure. I should have just missed. I almost didn't click the button. C'est la vie. That's going to be it for this part of my turn.
I was gonna say, you're already saying your goodbyes, Baldwin? All right, Duke.
I'm going to fire.
Okay. At the wounded centaur.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh.
You are missing.
Yep. I have no more edge.
Track your ammo and edge also. You
Yeah,
have no
I-
edge at all? I thought you had one still. You used your last edge?
I did. So I am
Yeah.
going to reload.
For that one arrow, yeah.
You have no edge at all left? Duke. Ooh, wild man. Living on the edge.
It was that or take the hit from the arrow that might have been poisoned.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I didn't think of that.
I need to reload. Is reloading a free action? What is that?
Simple. It's a simple action. So shooting would be simple,
Okay.
so you can reload.
Okay. Reloading.
So it's
I was gonna
12
say, because I
movement,
know those pulsars have a short clip.
and I'm going to hit her with the stun baton.
Okay. She is going to dodge. Holy shit!
Did I just? What did I roll?
Oh, you just
Oh,
broke the game.
No, I added 12. Sorry, my bad. I added 12.
Oh
thought I
my
was wrong.
god.
I rolled really well though.
He's
on
like,
those 12.
I meant to type -2, but I hit +12. Oh no.
I was like, what the fuck? No minuses for rain. Any minuses right now?
No minuses for you right now.
So I
Basic,
get a
whatever.
+1 for hot sim.
Oh, you're going hot now.
There we go. Oh, that's a good roll too.
Oh,
Damn. Oh, you rolled a 6 too. Sorry.
She's edging that.
Oh.
Fuck.
That was a
Okay,
waste.
She's getting hit. Yep. There you go.
Through the kitchen sink at that one. Oh,
It's not a good soak either.
no. Let us done. Zap!
He's hanging on. Just hanging on. Well played, Kurgan. Cash money. Watching the old man.
Yep.
What become of your life? One gun explodes. It's not your fault. It's not my fault. Giggles.
I'm gonna take aim
Okay.
and burst fire at the shooter down there.
Okay. Now the burst before is still going to count against your recoil, so it'll be a total recoil of 6. Just so you know, if you still want.
What does that mean?
So because your recoil is compounding from last turn, because you haven't done 2 simples, you've only done 1 simple.
Mhm.
And last round you shot 3 bullets. So what is your recoil compensation right now? It's an FN HAR, so I know you get +2 for the gas vent.
Yeah, so 7. Wait, no, that's wrong one. Recoil. So it's 2.
2. And then what's your strength?
My strength is 3.
3. So your recoil is total 4, so you have a -2 on this roll then.
Okay, and I have a +1 for my smart link and a +1 for take aim, so it would negate.
So there you go. So it's after all of that math, it's even.
Perfect.
That's how Shadowrun mostly works, right?
Shadowrun.
Yeah, but doesn't he have a -2 for waking up in a bad mood?
No. No, Baldwin negafied that with his pep talk before you came into this.
His small.
Brap.
God damn it.
Damn.
More blood. You're seeing more blood, Duke.
I know. I'm gonna have to control his thoughts, I think, and force him to do the gel rounds. I'm not gonna have a
No,
choice.
you need to force Giggles. You don't want to do that. That'd be evil. You're not a very nice guy, but that'd be flat evil.
Flat evil. He's been given instructions. We're on a mission, and he's ignoring them and going native.
I'm thinking about the way back.
And I'm thinking about my bank
We got
account.
chains. We got all kinds of
We
stuff.
got robots.
We got robots and chains. And we can ride them.
I'm thinking about this guy has a gun and he's shot at me.
All right.
Yeah,
so
they
Giggles,
all have
you
weapons.
You
They're all
shot
dangerous.
again. He's falling back into the bushes. There's blood splattering everywhere. You know you got a nice that one connected, pretty solid.
We can ride
And
them back too,
then-
guys.
Baldwin.
I can
you
control
hear-
thoughts on one of them, make him a mount.
You hear a scream.
Not good.
And
Okay.
then crashing out of the bushes behind the shaman. Oh, I guess Kurgan's there. Sorry, Kurgan kind of blends in to the map.
He's
oh,
camouflaged.
Kurgan just shaved your ass. I hope not. He just saved.
I certainly hope not, too.
Well, we don't want a broken down robot trying to carry that back. What's that thing?
Baldwin exclusively gets his ass waxed, not shaved.
What the
There's
fuck is
this
that?
giant, about 8 foot tall, looks like a nightmarish troll. Just got all these dermal plate spikes and bulges and odd, just callus like sores all over his body. It's a Zunu Qua. It's a mangled up troll, basically.
Holy shit.
You got this, Kurgan.
And he's doing
Mano-y-mano.
he screams and does this double-fisted pound right onto Kurgan.
Oh, the Captain Kirk attack.
And not the centaur?
Roll, roll
Defense.
your defense.
Any bonuses or minuses?
No. -1. Yes, you have a -1. Forgot about his reach.
Okay. So that's 11 minus 1, so plus 1 hot sun, minus 1, so even.
And just shouts. Baldwin, you see this and you're like,
Yeah, it definitely makes him blink once or twice.
Now the troll we don't need. Shoot him all you want.
Actually,
instead of hitting you, the Zunukwa rushed out so quickly, Kurgan was able to kind of bend to the side, and he just smashes this tree trunk, and the whole tree just topples over.
Show off.
Baldwin.
Shit.
You guys feel like you might have walked into a trap.
Yeah.
but I mean, do the centaurs work with such a beast?
Do you know any kind of centaur culture?
Looks like that
I
centaur
don't. That's
might.
why I'm asking.
It looks like that centaur might. Do you have any
Oh.
sort of like knowledge skill that might, like paranormal knowledge skill, or?
It might be under the
Fuck no.
control of the shaman. Maybe if the shaman
It's
goes
true.
down.
That's
in
true.
Control.
Will my corporate politics or artificial intelligence help me?
I mean, the Noggin Nation in general is kind of like a sanctuary for paranormal sapient types,
Mhm.
so they tend to gravitate there naturally.
The shaman is still conscious,
Yeah.
Just barely clinging to consciousness, but yes.
and that one there is still
Perfectly
doing
fine.
fine.
Hasn't. Yep, he's reloading his bow. And you're pretty sure there's another shooter in there somewhere that hasn't been spotted yet,
Mm-hmm.
because there were multiple arrows coming out. Yep.
Oh man.
We need to take that centaur out. And
And Cash Money just gave you an alert clock.
uh-oh. Movement.
All right. Tasering the shaman.
Tasering the Shaman. Go for it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Basically, all you got to do is hit her. She's got 1 point of stun
Yeah.
left.
Let's get there. There we go.
Oh no!
Let's get that troll
Motherfucker.
out of nobody's
Oh,
control.
No, she's pushing you.
Oh, did she get any
She's
minuses though?
pushing
She
ya.
wounded?
Shh. Let it happen.
She got minuses.
Okay.
She gets benefits also because she's covered in jungle. So she does get partial cover. So she has a
I'll
total of
cover
-1.
in jungle.
-3 from wounds, +2 from cover.
I should have just punched her. I am not spending edge.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna have
Okay.
to waste my attack.
You
on
hit her, but the bolt is in her leather, and so it's not like the electricity isn't hitting her.
it. God damn it, Baldwin.
Dude, I almost went for the other one. That probably would have been smarter.
Yeah.
Dude, the Zunukwa, dude, you can't penetrate
No.
that hide.
No. I
Oh, the bow?
wasn't. Yeah, the bow.
Okay.
The other
I'm not
centaur.
fucking with the Zunukwa.
I'm
Dude,
wondering
if I
if the
fuck with him,
shaman's
it's with the
controlling
sword.
the Zunukwa.
Duke?
I'm going to shoot.
Yeah, you can't see Baldwin and any of that up there.
Nope.
There's
I just hear a bunch of noise and nonsense up there.
noise and nonsense. Yep.
Hollering
Found
over
you
comms.
T-shirt.
Oh wait, I
Alright,
forgot my
you're
+1. Hang on. I gotta redo that.
I don't know. There you go. Look at that.
Yep. Roll. Oh wait, no, you don't roll damage. Roll damage. This is
Nice
handy.
job there, Duke.
Very
You
nice
are
job.
deadly with that fucking And
Duke is quite the hunter. Who knew he was this big game hunter?
for like 8 dice. Well,
Oh, the things I do for money.
Yeah, he's passed out. He's stunned. He's down. Kurgan.
well, I'm gonna have to take out that shaman first. So I'm gonna attack her with my stun baton.
Okay. You get a -2
Okay,
for
minus 2.
multiple combatants.
Okay, and then I have a hot stim of 1, and I'm equal on everything else. So, actually, sorry, I have a hot stim of 2.
She already dodged. So
Because that's
can't
my
do that again.
equal to my rig.
Fuck yeah, you got her. Damn, I tried to save you. Should've ran. Should've ran. Oh fuck, you almost killed her.
Did I accidentally crush her skull?
That'd be awesome.
No, but she's bleeding out the mouth. Yeah.
Is she knocked out then, or?
You overcooked her. Yeah, she's out. Big time out.
Fraud center.
Yeah, you really fucked her up.
We're eating good tonight.
We should try to net this troll thing.
I don't know. Is that considered a mystic creature, or is that just like a normal metahuman?
Centaurs are paranormal. On the edge.
Okay.
Zunuquas are very paranormal.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we definitely want to catch it then.
Duke, you're getting another arrow shot at you.
Well, son of a bitch.
Roll your defense.
Nice. Nice.
You are being shot by an arrow. Roll
I
your
am.
soak. Roll your soak with a -2. I'm sorry. Soak with a -2.
Nice.
That's not bad.
So you're taking 5 stun.
I only have
Jesus.
4 available.
You only have 4 stun left?
Correct.
Uh-oh.
Oh, okay. You haven't been updating your token. Shame on you. So you
Oh,
take 4 stun.
I can't update the token. Sorry.
Oh, you can't? Oh, I will fix that. You take 4 stun and 1 physical, and you are knocked out. And you should be able to update it now.
Okay. Okay.
The Duke took an arrow in the head. His helmet stopped it from penetrating, but he is quite concussed.
Mwah, 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 mwah.
And crumples down. Then, this centaur runs back.
The Duke was never meant for frontline work.
Oh, you were brave while it lasted, but yeah, you were kind of fragile.
I'll take care of you.
Baldwin, arrows being shot at you. Roll your defense. Ooh, look at that. Well, that's your soak. Roll your defense. Roll the shield. We can keep that, though, if you want. That's a great soak.
Oh,
yeah.
there you go.
You totally dodged the arrow.
Knocks it away with the sword.
Cash money.
He radioed me.
Yep, he notifies you, Clock. He is unsure what to do.
Well,
He gives you a warning. Something is approaching, but he's not sure how to act.
Okay, he doesn't know if it's friend or foe, basically. Because it's my turn as well.
Yep.
I'm gonna send my fly spy up.
Your fly spy is broken.
No, sorry, my flying eye. I have a fly spy and I had a flying eye with me. It's a little orb. So I will launch that when it's my turn.
So, like through your RCC, you're just gonna launch it?
Yeah. So all it does is launch, and then I can use it next turn or next initiative.
Oh, okay. You're so weird.
Well, I mean, how else would I? I can't really see what's going on because I'm in Kurgan right now.
Giggles.
I mean, I couldn't.
God forbid you switch your view to AR so that you can actually look down at your leg or look around you and see what's going on.
So the Duke is unconscious, right?
The Duke is down.
Took an arrow off the old noggin.
So he's unconscious.
Sorry, I forgot I could do that.
If he's unconscious,
yes.
I'm putting a round into the center.
The as opposed to unconscious.
He's unconscious. I took him down. How about you help me?
Sure he never gets
that
up
wasn't
again.
the one. You gotta help me.
I will.
Okay, roll it.
That one is down. He's
you get
prone.
A +2. You get a total of +2.
He's
+4
behind a
for
bush.
Prone, -2 for cover.
Which one is he attacking?
The one that's down and captured. Not the one that actually shot me. That one's over here.
Gotta love giggles.
This
And
is
I
the
got
one.
a smart gun link.
This is the one that shot me.
Okay.
Are you seriously shooting that one that's down in front of him?
I don't want to get him back up.
You turn it to me.
He's stunned with a stun
stunned
gun.
Multiple turns.
He's
Yeah.
not
Now
gonna
he's
get.
never getting up. If I have any more action, I'm going to move towards the Duke.
Yeah, you can reach the Duke. You jump in the bushes with him.
Yeah, I'm going to be between him and where arrows are coming from, so he's in kind of like in front of me.
Yeah, I couldn't jump out into AR because I was in melee combat as a hot sim with this fucking troll.
Oh, is that right? Okay.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I would abandon my drone to get destroyed, basically.
Oh shit, she was gonna run after that. Damn it. Okay. I
don't know what happened. He must have bled out.
Zunukwa is gonna smack you, Kurgan.
Okay.
Roll defense.
No minuses this time. Because it's only one.
No minuses. Damn, look at you go. Oh, -1, but that's okay. I'll give it to you.
Which, for what? What's the
For reach.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, you don't need to be sorry. It's my fault. Okay, he swings at you and misses, and it looks like he's trying to position himself between you and the shaman. Baldwin.
The shaman's got good.
Let's take this. Where are you running for?
Okay.
This is that other centaur he spied.
We have a giant troll and he runs. I'm like, Kurgan's like, what the fuck? Way to back me up, Baldwin. I guess you gotta go to your Duke.
I seem to be falling, Baldwin.
No!
I'm a bit peaked.
All right, shooting that centaur. I take it. You might be muted or something. You're not. We can't hear you at all. That or you're just giving us the cold shoulder.
He's moving the remainder of his movement to there and then tasering that guy, and
he's pushing.
Got two successes. Well, he's not getting my edge, so.
Not getting my edge, that dirty bastard. Oh, Duke, you are having weird concussed dreams. Kurgan.
Okay, I'm gonna actually use an edge to rule a 6 this bad boy.
Okay, yeah, you have something out of your nightmares just trying to pound Kurgan into the ground right now.
And Baldwin,
Save
like
his
behind him, runs off.
Girlfriend or something. Alright, you're gonna use a rule of 6 to attack?
Yeah.
So
Can
you
I
add a modifier equal to your total edge.
So 5.
I think the shaman's controlling it.
Can I switch to my combat axe, or do I have to hit my stun baton?
You'd have to use the stun baton. That'd be a simple action to switch.
But it's a complex action to attack, right?
But
So
it's a complex for melee. Yep.
okay,
The
I'll
shaman's
use this
currently
then.
unconscious. If she was controlling him, it's
Oh,
only
I
command that was
I think
given
Giggles
before.
is going through withdrawals and can't see the lay of the land anymore. He's just like, everyone must die. That's the only solution. Ha ha ha.
Sorry, Duke.
He sees bushes just shooting at him from everywhere.
He's like Jesse Ventura and Predator.
Sorry, I hit the wrong thing
Brother.
again.
Oh,
Sorry.
holy! Well, how do you
No.
do that?
No, I hit the wrong dice again. Sorry, it was +5, not +19.
Jeez.
Jesus Christ.
+5, +19. Yeah, whatever.
I know those are vastly
No,
different.
I mean, how do you do that?
5 or 19?
There we go. That's correct. I get +7 because +2 for
smack
hot,
in the face.
+2 for hot, and so it's rule 6. So how many 6s? I got 2 6s.
So roll 2 more. You got 2 6s. So roll 2 more dice.
Ah, damn it. Still good though. It's a stun though.
Oh shit! This doesn't have the.
Oh, are you kidding me? Wow.
No.
That's a shit roll.
I wish I had my axe. Yeah.
You shove it right down his mouth.
You got this little baton because it has no reach, and I'm just like,
He falls over.
no way.
You way.
Okay.
Falls over on top of the shaman.
Because I'm like taking this little freaking baton, going, what the fuck?
He runs. He runs. She's passed out. Alright. That's it?
Clock. We'll look up now. Because I was at the end and see what's coming.
Clock, roll willpower plus body, or yeah, willpower plus body.
Not good.
Threshold of 2.
Does
You have this little vine that snuck up your pant legs.
Oop. Oh.
And your leg has gone numb.
Ah!
You can
Does-
walk, but your movement is modified by half. So it's quarter in jungle.
does Baldwin
Awesome.
see the drone from there?
Baldwin,
Right.
you do see the drone. Yep.
Okay.
That
It
was
is
what.
smashed up.
That's what Cash was noticing was this thing.
Yeah,
Vine.
he saw this vine like kind of wrapping itself around your leg, and it wasn't sure what it should do.
Does he finally go to AR? Gets stuck in the leg. He's like,
That was-
maybe I should go to AR. Baldwin shares over comms. I've got eyes on the drone.
If I can, I'm gonna take time to do first aid on the Duke.
Is there did everyone run or are we doing combat?
Yeah, you're out of combat. Okay,
Well-
go ahead and apply first aid. Are you using a med kit?
Yes.
All right, so roll your first aid, add a plus modifier to your med kit rating to it.
Yeah, I gotta find it.
Baldwin's gonna get the troll trussed up.
It's huge.
Yeah, that's why I think
I
he's
mean,
focusing
Kirk
on
and
that
probably
one
couldn't
first.
carry it. Yeah.
And then the shaman is gonna get gagged in hands and then feet.
You had to double the links
Okay.
because, yeah,
For the troll.
it's huge. Yeah.
I have manacles, like the foot and hand kind of style, plasteel ones.
They look kind of comically inadequate compared to its size, but you put them on.
But I had 4 pairs of plasteel, so yeah, we're gonna
Okay.
try to bind them the best we can.
All right, sweet. Duke, you will be healing 5 points. So one, actually you're supposed to heal fatigue first, if I remember right. Go ahead and heal your 1 physical and then 4 stun. And this will take 5 combat rounds. So Giggles, while you're doing this to Duke, Baldwin, you're searching the drone. Or you're
once I get the query trust up, then I'll look into the drone if nobody else has gotten to it. But
right.
I'm taking care of the Duke.
Yeah.
Kurgan has gone oddly quiet and unmoving, unresponsive.
during this time, also over comms, I would inquire about the Duke's well-being.
Okay.
Taking care of him.
Thank you.
He's coming around.
Okay. Still no
yeah.
sign of Clock. All the robots have gone dead. No one cares.
Clock.
Well, Clock is now getting up and walking his way towards the.
Well,
Very
he's
Limping
limping
his way.
Yeah, you got
Cash
one
is helping
leg.
him.
One leg is numb, kind of like it's really badly asleep.
Yeah, Cash is helping him move.
Okay.
Sorry, that's a flying eye, not a fly spy. I can't rename it.
When the 5 combat rounds are over, I take a deep breath and I sit up in a jolt and I say, "Call in the cavalry."
Well, the battle's over. We've taken care of it. Unfortunately, that centaur you stunned, I think, bled out. Sorry.
Well, I'll just have to keep trying again.
Though we bagged 2 centaurs, a shaman, and a Duznoqua.
Zunukwa, yeah, D silent.
Yeah, with the ultimate stun baton in the mouth maneuver.
But yeah, the other centaur unfortunately bled out. I couldn't get to it in time to heal it.
I summoned Kurgan to me.
Didn't look all that bad before I went out. I don't know what happened. Maybe a tree fell on it or something.
You took an arrow to the head. I watched it bounced off your helmet.
Yeah, you got a big dent in your helmet, a big, egg on your head where it's all swollen.
But Baldwin chased that one off.
Damn it, Baldwin! That one was money.
Of course, but he's got 4 legs. How does that compare to my 2?
This is true.
Then you catch sight of the Zunukwa.
Egad, what the hell is that thing?
Yeah, Baldwin, what was that?
I honestly have no idea.
It starts snoring.
I'll tell you, Baldwin, it's money.
Quite true, sir.
We should radio in, to pick these things up, right? Like a helicopter or something?
We should, yes. Call the metal man. Tell him we've hit the mother load.
I'm gonna have Cash go pick up that drone.
I'm also going to look into...
Smashed badly.
But it has extra parts, right?
Yeah, you can take it for parts. That's about all it's good for. You can see it had a sling harness beneath it, and you see the remains of busted crates. Looks like whatever supplies and things it was carrying is long since gone.
Oh, the centaurs took it.
Yeah, more than likely.
I do want
Sons of
to.
bitches.
I do want to question one of the centaurs when we have a chance.
Well, can we get them rounded up and all tied up and
Yeah, Baldwin's going to look into smaller trees that could be cut down. That could work.
Easy. There's vines, trees,
work to
whatever
be
you
tethered
want.
together for some sort of pull sled. So, maybe the robots could. We just pile the bodies up on it, and the robots could pull sled it, kind of thing.
It'll take a couple hours, but yeah, that's easy to do. I mean, it's early in the day. That's
well,
fine.
also, I'm wouldn't be surprised with Clock's knowledge of the spotty connections that we have, getting some information about how to really properly make one of these things.
Sure.
And then we just kind of oversize it a little bit, given the cargo that we got.
Right. Yep, and you pile all 4 of them on, and the robots carry it.
Mm-hmm.
Tie them all together.
If we'll have to have guards with the one stun baton we have, guys, maybe we should use the net gun nets to net them up too to make sure.
Well, we're on full guard because on the way back, aren't we going to have to camp?
Well,
At least once.
Yeah, if you're gonna carry these guys with you, I was gonna say if you turn back just yourselves, if you pushed it all night, you can get there in after dark, but you'll get to the camp without having to camp out in the jungle. If
Then we can collapse.
guys with you,
Yeah.
there's no way you'll make it to the camp. You will have to stop short of the camp.
Oh.
There's no way you could make it.
okay. Well, we're gonna have to stop short, guys. I mean, there's no.
Yeah, so we're going to be probably re-stunning all of these fuckers at some point.
I was going to say, because in the middle of the night, the Zunu Quad definitely starts breaking his restraints.
Well, we got
So you got
No, as soon as he starts stirring, yeah, with a couple pulsar guns and a
keep a
baton shot
spell
to him.
going on those Zuniqua?
Okay.
Duke, do you have any spells that would work on him?
I
keep him
could control his thoughts and make him chill out.
You can
Chill
try.
out.
Barely sapient. It'd be like trying to control a 2-year-old. How exactly is that done?
Sleep.
About it.
Chloroform baby wipe.
Dreams of warm milk.
Alrighty. So yeah, if you guys all are really careful watching the Zunu Quad and you take your time going back, then I will say you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Clock it all day. Your leg bothers you, but then it goes back to fine.
I want to question the Centaur Shaman.
You want to ungag the shaman? I don't think so.
No, we want to get them back to camp and taken care of.
Yeah, we're kind of beat up here,
Okay.
Duke.
But don't we suspect an ambush here? How did these guys know we were coming?
They found a downed drone.
That's how they knew we were
they just
coming.
hung out for a week waiting for someone to come along?
Probably. They're probably used to people coming out here.
Yeah, the
only
drone
been a
didn't
day.
go down that
It
long
took us
ago.
2 days to get here.
Took a day to get here. It'd been down for a couple of days, so 3 days.
But
maybe.
yeah,
Plus,
they're used.
plus, it could have been fairly close to their camp anyway.
And we're not the first foray out here, right?
Go around the next bend, find out.
No.
I'm not going to walk into your camp full of centaurs and shamans and Zuniquas.
I think we got a good haul when we get back. We reached our target. The jungle
Alright.
sucks.
We certainly bagged a Xenomorph. That's going to be pretty good, I suspect.
We
They
got
seemed
4
rather
paras.
indifferent. Yeah, they seemed rather indifferent to centaurs, but not objected to them. And this thing, I suspect, is going to net us a nice little recognition, hopefully bonus.
It's a good thing we're not trying to drag 5 of these things back.
Oh man, think of the money we could have made.
And Cash is like, so it's 50% of it's mine, right, guys? Because I did all the work carrying them back. I mean,
You get back to camp, your robots are even a little more busted up looking than before. They're not going to make it out of this jungle.
I know. I'm actually getting worried I didn't bring extra parts.
So you throw them into the pins back at the camp. Like I said, you're taking your time. You spend an extra day to get by. No problems there. You get back to the camp. Later that day, Hopper comes over to you guys. Kind of gets a rundown of what happened out there.
Yep.
Is the other team back?
No, the mercenaries already left.
You mean permanently left?
No, our long-range scouts showed up, and he kind of gives a nod over his shoulder. In the mess hall, you see a couple elves and an orc sitting in a group together with these special camouflage leathers, a lot like what Hopper wears, sitting in there having, chowing down. He says, we've got positive contact on a small group that's left one of the larger encampments. We have, think this group might be important. It's a mixed group of paranormals, heavy with Nagas.
It sounds like sounds like you need your number 1 team.
Yes, we're gonna set up an ambush, and you're gonna be the ones that we send in to flush them out.
Can I take a nap first?
We've taken a few
Yeah,
naps.
no, you guys will leave tomorrow. You guys did a good job.
Thank
You
God.
deserve the night off. The other team went to set up. These guys will be leaving in the morning as well. And then I will fill you in on the details.
Have you seen one of these
I'll be going with you.
Have you seen one of those Zuniquas before?
We have. Hard son of a bitches. Surprised you got him alive. I don't know what you hit him with.
I shoved a stun baton into his mouth.
We're just that charming.
Jesus, you got that close to one? You're insane. How did the smell alone not knock you out?
Oh, it's my robot, dude.
Oh, robot. Okay.
Kurgan goes, rot, rot, rot. lifting his fist up like Conan, you know.
Impressive. I'm very impressed. Quite the prize you brought back. Good job,
Maybe you can, you know...
I see what Schwashi Ren saw in you.
Maybe you could put in a good
Thanks,
word for
Hopper.
us for a little bonus.
Indeed. Let's get a few more though first, shall we, gentlemen? I'll see you in the morning.
Piece of cake.
I guess I'll try to repair Kurgan.
I'm gonna shower.
Yeah, he leaves you guys to clean up. Physical damage we have to roll for, but mental damage will heal up overnight. You know, sleeping in the camp, in the cabin, comfortable, you know, controlled environment. That's no problem.
And then
what about
edge?
Edge.
You get 1 edge back.
I thought we took 2 days to come back, though.
1 day to get back, so 1 edge. Rest a day, so 2 edge. You're right.
Okay.
Sweet, my stun will go away.
And can I try to do that repair on using the drone parts that I found from that big drone?
Okay.
Where'd the rest of the
Do you have a
boat
toolkit? Do you have a toolkit at all or anything?
It was in my truck. That was the problem. Is I didn't buy a mobile one.
He's like grabbing rocks to use as hammers.
I mean, I guess I'm looking around at
Sticks.
the.
He's
I mean,
trying
they
to
got some
carve it.
rudimentary tools. I mean, they got some rudimentary tools. I'm sure you keep some sort of rudimentary tools on you, just not a kit. So, okay, go ahead and roll what you did before, but with a +2 modifier. So what did we do? What did we say? Intuition?
No,
right?
it was my. I have my hardware. Sorry.
Oh,
my,
yeah. Roll
no,
your
I have-
hardware, but I gave you what?
Industrial mechanic.
Industrial mechanic. But I gave you what, a -4? Is that what I... Or no,
Minus-
-5.
Yeah.
So you get a -3 now instead of a -5.
So 2 successes on the first.
Okay, so in the hour, when it will say, are you repairing what you were repairing last time, or now this is Kurgan?
This is Kurgan. This is new damage. He had 2.
How hurt is he? 2
just
points?
2 points, yeah.
Okay, we'll say an 8 point. 8 point threshold. So in 1 hour you brought it. Okay. So 1 hour you healed it some. Are you gonna do it again?
Yeah.
Okay. -1, so now -4.
He's working all night while we're sleeping.
Pretty much.
We're like, He's like, no, I gotta prepare save my guy.
Second hour, now the third hour, a -2, so -5.
Okay. Oh, there we go. That's better. Rolling
Okay,
good on
now
this.
-6. You're close. You need 3 more hits. Or no, you need 2 more hits. So the 4th hour, everyone's long since snoring, had their showers, eaten. He's still over there banging away on metal. You need 1 more
5
hit.
hours later.
5 hours, so now it's a -6.
Where'd that other cabin go?
Yeah, he's dismantling a cabin now.
I need
That's
the screw.
All right. You heal all but 1 point of damage.
Okay. So he's up to 10. Still my.
Yep. And you realize now just how fucking hungry you are. And you're hoping it's not grilled grasshopper again.
Fucking grilled
Or
grass.
grilled cicadas or whatever.
Giant bugs, spiders.
Yep.
Yeah, they didn't sit well
Monkey
with my
brains.
tummy yesterday.
Monkey brain surprise. Indiana Jones style shit.
So the next morning you go out to the hut. The other team's already taken off. You barely saw them. Hopper's waiting out there for you. Says we're going to be taking a 2-day hike out west. We've got them pinpointed where they're headed. The mercenaries are going to set up on one side. The elite team on the other side are elves. The Elves of Wrath. And then you guys are just going to come in and gang rush it, break them all up, scatter them, get them running, and then we'll bag them in the jungle where we're set up.
Sounds like fun.
We'll be close enough in comms that if you run into trouble, you can call for help. I'll be running back up between all the various teams, so I'll be there as well.
Sweet.
I'll lead
All
you
right.
in because we got to get going quick.
Okay.
All right. And so 2 days, you guys hike through the jungle. Hopper seems to know all the best trails, all the best camping sites. You have no problems. It's almost like you're staying at camp. You know, he just kind of takes everything over, tells you what to do. You realize just how much you were doing wrong.
Damn.
And on that note, Chummers, next week, the big bag. Finally get what you came here for. We'll see how it goes.
Man.
I'm scared now.
I
Get
know.
our teasers into some Naga.
Yep. Get your teeth into some Naga hide.
Awesome. Thanks for watching, everybody. Keep smiling.